What are the top 4 hidden gems in Newburgh, Indiana?
Well, today we're going to tell you about 4 beautiful, unique neighborhoods that you can find in Newburgh.
Hey everyone, I'm Kendra and this is Molly, and we are part of the Angel team, and welcome to our YouTube channel where we cover all things living in Southwestern Indiana.
Let's jump right into these wonderful neighborhoods.
So today we're going to talk about the neighborhood called Lake Vale, and that's in Newburgh.
Yeah, and a lot of people also might call it Lin Lake because Lin Lake is a large lake in the middle of this neighborhood. It's a unique neighborhood because all the homes have a little bit of a different personality to them. They're definitely not cookie cutter. They also have a little bit larger lot, so you're not right on top of your neighbor. But then you have this beautiful lake that you can fish in and kayak and different things as well. And another unique feature of it is that you're also pretty close to the downtown Newburgh riverfront. So if you needed a nice walk at sunset, you could definitely get to the Newburgh riverfront this way.
So are there many homes that come on the market in this area?
Not a lot. It's not a big neighborhood. So when I searched the numbers back to January of 2024, 4 houses have been sold since there. They did range from about 350 to over 600. So wide range of homes there. It probably, for the most part, depends on how well the homeowner has upkept them and kept them current with the times, because they're not old homes for sure, but getting to that point where some of them need some updates to them.
So the Angel team has actually had a listing in Lake Vale, right?
Yes, so it's a really beautiful home from the street. It's a little bit up on the hill and it had a beautiful blue color to it. And from your front porch, you could definitely sit out there on the rocking chair and see Lin Lake out your front porch there. And the backyard was a little more private. They had a beautiful fire pit and a great patio back there. So it was really a unique design. So you had 3 levels, the top level, the main level, and a basement. But even within those levels, there were a couple more levels. So it was kind of interesting with that, the way, you know, your kitchen or your living room is a little more sunken down from your kitchen. And they just really done a great job of doing some beautiful updates to it. The kitchen was nice. You had a great screened-in porch so you could enjoy the outdoors without worrying about the mosquitoes, and kind of have a fan overhead of you to keep cool as well. So really the surroundings are what was so beautiful about this home. Being in that nice neighborhood at the end of a cul-de-sac where you had some privacy, it's just a beautiful home overall.
Yeah, absolutely. So in Newburgh, but where are we at in Newburgh?
So we're close to downtown Newburgh. So like I said, you're kind of within walking distance of the path in front of the Ohio River. You can definitely get to some of the great restaurants that we have down there. Merida is one of our new favorite ones. There's Cafe Arizu. If you're looking for some ice cream, there's Rivertown ice cream. So lots of options within very close distance to it. And you also have great schools nearby as well.
Yeah. So up next, let's talk about more of an established neighborhood within Newburgh community, Copper Creek.
Yeah, so this is off of Bell Road in Newburgh, and you kind of come in from the Bell Road there and then wind around. And again, this neighborhood has a large lake in the middle. So several of the homes have a beautiful lake view.
So when looking at numbers on this neighborhood, we are looking at only 5 homes listed within the past year, since January of 2024, correct?
Yes.
And price range wise, we are at anywhere between $500,000 all the way up to 1.2 million within the past year.
Yeah, I would say if somebody is from here and they've lived around, Copper Creek definitely brings luxury to mind whenever you think of Copper Creek. I know back whenever I was younger, that was the area that you went to look at parade of homes and things like that. So it doesn't really have like amenities as far as a community pool or anything like that. It just is a nice neighborhood with some lake views and definitely beautiful homes.
So up next we're going to Lake Ridge Crossing in Newburgh, and this is off of 261.
Yeah, just down from Castle Middle Schools and Castle High School and Castle Elementary School actually. So this is a neighborhood, if you're looking for some amenities, this is the right neighborhood for you, because you have the clubhouse as soon as you pull into the neighborhood, where you have some tennis courts, you have a pool.
There's a playground there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a beautiful drive-in, I think. Over the past year and a half, we have seen 21 listings in this neighborhood, so they are coming up for sale a little bit more frequently, but I think that might be, you know, because of the size of the neighborhood too.
Yeah, when we compare this to the other neighborhoods we've talked about, this one is definitely one of the larger neighborhoods, because in Newburgh really doesn't have huge neighborhoods, but when you're talking about one of larger size, Lake Ridge is definitely it.
Yeah, so what range are we at in this neighborhood?
We're looking at between 265 to over $1 million, like 1.3 or so.
Yeah. So we did have a listing in this neighborhood not too long ago, and it was pretty elegant.
Yes, they had done wonderful updates to it. It backed up to a lake again, and they also were on a cul-de-sac as well, which is always nice in these type of neighborhoods.
Yeah, so some of their updates, I really love their kitchen. This is the one that had the double islands. That was really unique. A very beautiful office room that they actually use as a piano room. That was one of my favorite rooms as well. So
other things I like about this neighborhood is there's tons of sidewalks. So if you're somebody that likes to walk your pet or even just get some exercise for yourself in the evening, this is definitely visually just as beautiful with the way they laid out multiple lakes, not just one. There's a lot of boulevards, nice pretty lamp posts and everything. It's just a beautiful, well-kept neighborhood throughout.
Absolutely. So I think it's time to just stop really quick and just thank today's sponsor of our video, Paul Castrop with Mortgage Masters.
And is Newburgh the right area for you? If you're kind of wondering, look down in the comments below. We have a great quiz to help you figure out what part of Southwestern Indiana is perfect for you.
Okay, so I think next we'll talk about Victoria Woods in Newburgh area.
Yeah, so it's actually really unique because I think of it as being in Newburgh, but they actually went to the work to make this its own little town. And it's definitely currently under development. There's some new construction already out there, but also just lots of land and lots available. So what's really neat about this one is as you drive into the neighborhood, you go through a little covered bridge, which has the name of the town on the side.
It's really cute.
Yes,
Yeah.
So you feel like you almost are getting an experience as soon as you drive into the neighborhood.
So as things are still developing here, there's really not a lot of homes for sale. I think there's been a couple, right?
There's been a few, yeah, usually within the $600,000 to $800,000 range. But then when you're looking at lots, you can find anything from $73,000 to $500,000 for a lot. So you can work with multiple builders in there. You don't have to be held to one specific builder, which is kind of nice. And it's really just, I feel like in the next few years gonna explode out there.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's definitely, I mean, luxury at its finest, right, in this area for sure. So yeah.
It's really a great combination of being a little bit farther out of town, but having that community feel.
Absolutely. So we've covered some unique neighborhoods in the Newburgh area. So I think there's only a couple things left to do.
Yeah, be sure to like this video, and if you like our content, subscribe so you don't miss any of our future videos.
Other than that, if you're ready to start your home search, make sure to reach out to the Angel team because we would love to set up a search for you. We will see you next time.
Thanks for watching.